Hey, Peaceful Weekend investors, how are you doing? So today I'm again coming live to you a second day in a row. I thought it'll be good to have a quick chat about it. What I want to discuss with you about this quote from Jesse Livermore, and also discuss with you how do we understand whether the bull market is coming to an end, because there has been, yesterday there was a smart recovery. Before that was a complete carnage. What should we do, and what is that best way to approach such markets, right? And I thought, why not we have a quick chat? And if you are coming in and joining me live, that'd be great. And if you're watching this video afterwards, do give a thumbs up and like, and also put a comment box below what were your learnings. Please make some additional notes, but that way it sticks to your brain. And again, this is just a video where we want to go through some of the indexes, some stocks, no recommendations. Please do have a look at the disclaimer, because that is very important. And we will discuss about some of the sectors as well, and see what is the some of the sectors doing, right? Let me first of all, what I will do is I will try and see if I can share once again. Hopefully you should be able to see that. Um, yeah. So there is a code. So one of the code which always got my attention, and always go through and see what is that, how we can implement that as a peaceful weekend investor. Because, and this is Jesse Livermore, who you must have read the book as well. Disregarding the big swings and trying to jump in and out was a fatal to me. And he's sharing his experience, and he's written a book on his trading journey. You should read it. Nobody can catch all the fluctuations. No, that's true. And I'll read through, and then we'll try to decipher it how I'm looking at it. In a bull market, your game is to buy and hold until you believe that the bull market is near its end. To do this, you must study journal conditions and not tips or special favoring affecting individual stocks. So it is quite a deep line altogether, and I will try and break this down how I am looking at it. First of all, disregarding the big swings, trying to jump in and out was a fatal to me. So that first line, if you try and look at it, what is the first line saying? Like, what has happened is, if you start um, jumping in, because the market always moves in the swings, right? So there is one main swing, and then you might have small swings around that, and it is a primary trend. And then there could be another major minor trend as well. So market moves in different time frames and different trends. So you have to look and understand that which particular time frame. Sorry, that got deleted. Yeah. Okay. So which time frame you're looking at it. Okay. And now let's take one example here. So in this case, if you look at, this is a small cap index, okay, no stocks specifically. Now, if you look at this particular time frame, this is a daily time frame, you will see there is a swing here, which has come in from fall. Is, if I have to make it big so that you can see, if you're joining me live, do give a thumbs up, and also subscribe to my channel and understand, so that we can all learn as I become a peaceful weekend investors. For these such videos, it takes a bit of an effort, but I will appreciate if you can also share with your like-minded fellow friends and family members, so they all can be part of this journey. So if you look at this, okay, on a daily time frame, it was respecting, it's a 10 and 30 moving average, as simple as that. Okay, I like to keep my chart very clean. I don't like to put all the indicators, because for me, I'm more fundamental slash price action for long-term investing and medium-term investing. So if you look at it, there was a clear, on the daily trend, there was sideways a downward trend, and it has some kind of clear uptrend right from 2023 up until September. There was a clear rally, okay, and that rally is sorry, my balcony door is open, so that's why you hear some sounds. So it had a one way, with any change in the trend, you got 44% rise, and then market went on the some bit of a sideways, and you can see here there was a big fall here, a kind of 4% down days, and then there was another 4%, and then again it resumed upwards. Now you have this is where first time from this rally, okay, you're seeing there was a bit of a correction, and it was a kind of a deep correction from that perspective. And if I were to look at and see that there was a primary trend which was up, and this one for me is, I'm not jumping in why, and because I'm sharing this with no script as such, I'm sharing with what I would do, so you will appreciate it, is that for me, unless otherwise it closes above this level this was, then I would consider the trend is intact. But as soon as, if you are playing this on a daily time frame, okay, but moment I go into weekly time frame, you will see this is in a, it is respecting this 10 and 30 week moving average beautifully, and it has come here, tested it, and just again there was a buying come in. But I would let this settle down, and I would see how this particular um, index will do. It could go in the sideways before moving up, or it could go sideways and go down. You never know, because nobody can tell future, and I'm not here to predict what will happen. I'm just here what is exactly happening and taking decisions. So that's kind of an swing which you're talking about. So depending on which time frame you're looking at it, and those stocks also will be, you have to, if you have a specific stocks, and some stocks have got deep cuts as well, right? So you have to look at from there. And just share with me if you're able to hear me and hear my sound as well, because I don't have any. Let me see if there's some comments. Okay. Sandeep Singh says, Sarji, Jai Guruji, Jai Guruji, Jai Guruji to you as well. Thank you very much for joining in. Uh, all good. So Sanjeev is asking, Sarji, what kya hal? So thank you so much for asking that. I really appreciate it. So, yeah. Now, you understand the point, right? You have to stick to one time frame. Don't keep shuffling it, because if you have picked up stock on a particular time frame, you have to look at it and from the price action from there. Otherwise, your brain will be going into topsy, because you will be making wrong decisions, right? That's one thing. Secondly, so disregarding the big swings and trying to jump in and out. So you don't want to jump in and out based on swings. So you sometimes have seen individual investors, they follow for medium to long term, and they start, whenever the market crash, they start looking at daily time frame and look at, hey, my stock is down 10%, 15%. Maybe that is a good time to buy, because that might be in a good support range, right? And in this case, if you're if this is the index, but if it was stock, so you would not, your stop loss would not trigger if you are keeping moving average as one of your stop losses. So that's first line. Nobody can catch all the fluctuations. Yes, absolutely. You can't catch the top, you can't catch the bottom. And if you know my tweet, I told you that I have no idea what will happen. I just think what is best for me, and that's why I've been sitting on cash for 50% and above, because I'm waiting for the right time for me to enter, and I'm okay for that opportunity cost, because at the end of the day, my journey is different than yours, and you have to focus on your journey, and I focus on my journey, and that's what it is for me. As part of peaceful weekend investing, what I'm doing is I'm trying to incorporate an investing pattern which can be done peacefully by spending a couple of hours on the weekend. I don't want to be jumping up and down with the price movements and keep looking at the stock prices because I've invested, because that's not what I want to do. Okay. So yeah, keep that in mind. And always keep telling to my community members that investing or identifying your style of investing, people say that there's some strategy or indicators, and I still hear all of that, RSI and all that. That is one part of your, just a small part of it. What is more important is about you and your mind. That's it. What's your mindset towards it, and how you build your profile, how do you understand the base? Okay, and then you rise above, and then you reach the pinnacle. People start from pinnacle and the apex, and then start moving downwards. And sometimes people start with option trading, and then they lose the interest. And I think so many of them I talk to one-on-one, and if you want to also have a chat with me one-on-one, and yeah, I can help you unblock it. Do put in a comment box below. I'll share the link with you so you can connect with me, and we can jump on a Zoom call and discuss. This is a completely free strategy session which I take through. So just put in a comment box below, a live chat or chat, and I will send you the link. Okay, thank you. So let's move to this particular thing. I'm trying to decode this. Nobody can catch all the fluctuations in the bull market. Yes, that's true. In bull market, your game is to, these are all alerts which I've set up. So as you can see, everything is automation for me. Um, in the bull markets, your game is to buy and hold until you believe that the bull market is nearing to end. Okay, now how do you know the bull market is nearing to end? That is a question. That's $1 million question, isn't it? So for me, I always and everyone will be different in this, right? You will have to understand there's no right and wrong answer to it, and as long as the primary trend, because I started off explaining you, there's a one main trend, okay, and then you might have small trends in between, and just interest of the drawing, I'll not make it more. So you have to understand, as long as it's making higher highs and maintaining that in longer time frame, the smaller time frame will follow. So I will try and look at it what's going on a monthly time frame and see what's going on. If you look at it a monthly time frame, it'll be a different story altogether. So I would look at the higher time frames and make that decision. Okay, so that's the how I would be going with. And based on that, if I think there's a lot of, and sectors could, you have to look at the sectors, how much extended they are, depending on, and also when you say bull market, right? So there's an element of the earnings expectation, because market is discounting future earnings. You have to look at it whether market has started pricing in ahead of its earning, and that is what bull market is all about. And you have to adopt it, because that's where the mega wealth is created. If you don't understand that, you would be, deprived of it. Because with taking, some of the examples which I was talking about, let's take there's one which I shared earlier, is let me which was this, yeah, control print, no recommendations here, I'm just sharing with you example here. Now look at this stock, right? This talk, when I shared on the Twitter, as well as I think I shared it on the community control print on my YouTube channel or somewhere on Twitter, right? And these were the levels which I was looking at it. As soon as it came out, and the stock has gone 4x, almost 2x, and I think it was somewhere. Let me see if it was in. Yeah, look at this. On a monthly time frame, you can see clearly what has gone with this particular stock. It has been one-way rally. Now it is kind of taking a rest around it, because after having non-stop rally from these levels to 150% after forming this kind of base, it is just taking a breather. It is not a correction mode, because the long-term trend is still intact for this particular stock. And if you enter it right, if you enter in top, then God save you on that. The idea is for you to, um, you know, get into the stocks early on. Okay, that is the idea behind it. Okay, let's go back to the code. Yeah. Now, to do this, I hope you understand that, because you have to understand the bull market from the sector point of view, from the index point of view, and take that call and constantly, keep reviewing that. What do you think is the best one? Because to me, it's just my own balancing between greed and fear. And when I always say there's a called magazine cover indicator, if I start seeing that there is, you know. Articles on stock market start coming up on some kind of magazines which are focused on women or things like that, you understand this is top of it. There's another saying, if you go to a cobbler and you start hearing about it from the taxi guys about stock market, then that's kind of top. So that's another way of gauging the market. But magazine cover indicator is something which is a very good one. So you can look at the different magazines which are non-stock market finance related, and they're talking about stock market. That means it is time for you to review your positions, right? Okay, but that's not the only indications. Some people look at the valuations, the PE versus average PE versus how it is extended, and so on and so forth. To do this, you must study general market conditions. That's what I was saying, general conditions, and not tips. You should not rely on a tips. And at the moment, that is I can't emphasize enough that you should focus on your own understanding of it, build your own understanding. Don't follow, because you see, when market is rising, you will see all kind of WhatsApp group, Telegram group sharing all kind of unknown names. And trust me, once they start moving up, they will move like crazy, and you feel like, hey, I'm out of the game. Somebody would say they made 3x money, 2x money, multi-baggers, and so on and so forth. But I always say avoid FOMO, enjoy JOMO, joy of missing out. FOMO is fear of missing out. Avoid that completely and focus on peaceful weekend investing. And that's what you should be here. So if you are new to this channel, do subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell. And the market is live now, as we say, on 15th. I just came in quickly to just check in how things are doing. At this moment, I'm just kind of observing what the market closes today. Otherwise, if you look at it, what's happening, it could be because of the. So hope you understand that, because I try to decipher that quote. I will keep coming up with some kind of nuggets every day. Try my best again, depending on it. I will, and I would need your support so that you can also come in, leave some comments, because that encourages me to make more such videos. And if you think I can add any value to your journey, I will be more than happy. Just type in comment box what exactly your questions are, and I will try my best. Okay, enjoy your rest of the investing day today, and it's a weekend. Enjoy a weekend, peaceful weekend investing for you. All of you, invest on yourself first before investing in market, because if you invest in yourself, you will not come and tell me, hey, the stock market is gamble, right? And that is one thing which I keep getting so often, that hey, stock market is gamble. I came in and I lost money, so I never came in. Because you don't know what you're missing out of it, right? If you are missing out just because of your own ignorance, you should correct that. Okay, and that's the very purpose of this particular channel. If you stay till the end and watch this after I've ended this live stream, give a back yourself, because you have got some understanding what I'm trying to say, and ensure that you will do a peaceful weekend investing. So type in peaceful if you find it useful. That's so nice. Type in peaceful if you find it useful. I'll use this for future live streams as well. Okay. So I'm looking forward for your comments. Thank you so much. Enjoy. Have a good weekend. Have a good, peaceful weekend. Bye bye.